Hey guys, Kevin here. You're with the Modern Creatures and welcome to another video. The Galaxy S21 series is Samsung's flagship phones and they offer a premium design and a great set of features as seen in our first look video. Now we have the Galaxy S21 Plus 5G shooting this right now, and apart from our usual review, we'll be focusing more on its imaging capabilities. That's right, we've taken this with us for a couple of shoots and we've got some thoughts to share. So if you're interested in seeing how this phone captures images and videos, stick around. But again, before that, consider subscribing to our YouTube channel as we produce content at least once a week on features, reviews, and unboxings of tech and everyday lifestyle. So here it is, the Samsung Galaxy S21 Plus 5G. Let's quickly go over its key specs. It has a 6.7-inch screen which Samsung calls Dynamic AMOLED 2X, a smooth 120Hz refresh rate with Gorilla Glass Victus protection, and it's available in Phantom Silver and Phantom Violet with IP68 water and dust resistance. Inside, it comes with a 5nm octa-core processor and 8GB of RAM, as well as up to 256GB of storage. 5G and Wi-Fi 6 both handle wireless data connectivity, and a fast charging technology ensures you fill up your battery quickly. And of course, its rear camera setup consists of a 64MP telephoto, 12MP wide angle, another 12MP ultra-wide, and up front a 10MP selfie shooter. Just quickly, in terms of performance, it's got flagship specs, so it's easily able to accomplish everyday tasks. Gaming is no problem either, as it can accommodate today's latest games in vivid AMOLED goodness. Alright, now onto its cameras. As I mentioned, I was able to use the S21 Plus in various shoots ranging from portraits, food, cars, and even motorcycles, and a lot more in between. For the rear cameras, they're able to show vibrant colors and detailed images. Dynamic range is impressive as well and gives better distinction between light and dark areas. Although this is actually not that surprising because come on, it's Samsung we're talking about and their flagships are known for its optics or imaging as well as its mid-range phones. What I found really useful during shoots though was its Pro mode that lets you manually control your settings. With it, you can produce certain moods, like a dramatic still life or something fun and creative. It helps you produce your desired effects just like having your own dedicated camera. Pro mode even has this focus assist that highlights details currently in focus. It's a simple feature but a big help for your workflow to make shooting faster. Now that's for those who want complete control over their shots. But what if you're just a casual user who simply wants to get as many photos of a certain moment? You can go for its single take mode. It's not new and Samsung already had this feature when we reviewed the Galaxy S20, but it basically takes a mix of photos and short video clips to produce a montage of snippets of a certain moment. Pretty handy. So you have the option for full control over your shots as well as simply pressing one button for a number of images. But in between those, there's an array of other useful features for portrait shots like blur, studio, high key and low key, backdrop, and more. These basically use the camera's cutout technology to enhance and give other effects to your portraits. If you want to get a bit closer to your subject, its 3x hybrid optical zoom will get you nearer while still maintaining a good amount of detail. Go for its 30x digital zoom, however, and you just completely lose a substantial amount of detail. Again, as I've said before about these 30x to 100x digital zooms, the technology in itself is impressive for showing off since you're really able to see further into the scene. But the quality of these images make them almost unusable in my opinion. And if you really want that zoom capability, you might want to check out the Galaxy S21 Ultra, which comes with its own 10x optical zoom. Meanwhile, for your selfies, you have a choice of going for a wider angle even if it only has a single camera up front. As expected, details are commendable while colors remain natural. It also has an AI enhancing feature which is responsible for achieving good balance between light and dark areas so both the background and the subject are decently exposed most of the time. And apart from that, you have your usual selfie portrait mode that digitally blurs your background, and it does a fine job of cutting out even tricky hair strands. It's not perfect, but definitely acceptable. Shooting in low light also produced impressive shots. Darks remained crisp with minimal digital noise visible. There's also less smudge on certain colors, which should be very common for smartphone cameras when shooting in low light. And that's definitely a plus for the S21 Plus. When it comes to video recording, the Galaxy S21 Plus also has some very useful features to offer. First and foremost is its ability to capture up to 8K resolution videos. So this isn't more for watching 8K videos after shooting, since not a lot of us have access to 8K displays, but rather to be able to preserve as much detail as possible, so you'd have the freedom to scale up your clips or crop out certain elements from your shots, for example. This allows you to video snap 8K clips to get 33 megapixel high quality photos. And to achieve really stable shots, it comes with video stabilization, so you get smooth and stabilized footage. And you've also seen its portrait video mode that we're using right now to bring a bit more blur to my surroundings. What I noticed though was that real DSLRs or mirrorless cameras achieve this kind of effect using spatial focusing, but the S21 Plus basically cuts you out, so everything else is blurred except me. In real life, this would have to be focused as well, and my background would have to be blurred. Super slow-mo at 960 FPS HD and 240 FPS Full HD to achieve more interesting shots, as well as hyperlapse to convey the passing of time for your vlogs, for example. Just like in photos, shooting in the dark showed clean blacks with minimal artifacts and colors that are still vibrant. It also has Pro Mode for video to be able to tweak each setting to your needs. And finally, you even have this audio level monitor right here to complete the shooting experience. In short, the cameras of the Galaxy S21 come with video features that would enable both casual users and serious content creators to produce high-quality professional level material straight from the camera. With the camera's UI and layout of elements, switching between these shooting modes is easy. This enables users to capture great photos and videos not just easily but also quickly, as we know there are moments that you just need to capture right away. One thing I noticed though while shooting was that the rear cameras get warm after minutes, especially for video recording. It's not distractingly hot, but it does stay warm as long as the cameras are active. Okay, so I was able to shoot about 3 hours continuously and it didn't get too hot to handle, so I don't think it does too much damage for its internals. While shooting, it's got the right amount of heft to it, so it helps a little bit to lessen unwanted shakes and jerks with small movements. Although of course it would still be more efficient if you use a smartphone gimbal for added stability, and it's just simply easier to use those for those extra low or high angles. Okay, now let's talk about one thing that videographers and content creators always keep in mind while filming: battery life. Because you can always have the best gear, the best equipment, but once your battery runs out, you can't do anything with it. And after about shooting for more than 3 hours, the Galaxy S21 still had around 40% of battery life from a full charge, so that's not bad at all. And with it being a smartphone, it's easy to charge and use it at the same time using an ordinary power bank. So yeah, when it comes to power, the Galaxy S21 Plus could easily keep up with you with its battery saving features. To wrap up, one of the main reasons you'd buy the Galaxy S21 is its camera performance. Samsung has really equipped the S21 series with a set of great cameras that perform well in different conditions, be it out in the nature or inside a studio. What it offers is professional level quality that you can use for content creation, all from the phone itself. And that's about it for our camera-focused look at the Samsung Galaxy S21 Plus 5G. As always, visit our website and follow us on our social media pages for more news, features, and reviews. Once again, that's it for me. I'm Kevin. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.